Welcome back to the channel. If you want to learn how to apply your makeup but you just don't know where to start, then this video is for you. I'm going to share with you guys 10 different makeup techniques that if you incorporate into your makeup routine, it's really going to transform your makeup look, giving you a really nice flawless makeup look. All the products I'm going to be using today are affordable makeup products that you can actually find at walmart.com, and a big thank you to Walmart for partnering with your girl in today's video. I went to walmart.com and shopped all these makeup products that I'm going to be using, and I'll link them in the description box down below and in the comment section. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm starting on a clean canvas. I've already done my skincare and I've let these products sit on my face for about 5 to 7 minutes. Now I'm going to move on to primer and the makeup products. One thing you want to make sure is that the base of your makeup is moisturized. That moisture is really going to allow the products to blend well on your skin, and it's going to allow your makeup to last longer because your skin is not going to be thirsty for moisture. And to moisturize, I'm going to go in with the PSA Skin Step 003 Serum. This is a very lightweight serum and it absorbs on my skin pretty quickly. And it also leaves a really nice tacky feel. And that's perfect because it's really going to help grip your makeup products so that they stay in place. And as you can see, my skin looks really nice and radiant, moisturized, and ready for the makeup. Now, as a beginner who's just getting into makeup and really trying to figure out what works for you, I would say try out products that are more affordable, just because you can really play around with makeup products to see which specific complexion products will work for your skin. And a really great foundation product that recently launched is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I have the shade here 54 Deep Neutral and 55 Deep Warm. Now, it's important for you to figure out your undertone, especially when shopping for foundations, because I know I'm more so of a warm neutral. I'm gonna go in with the shade 54 Deep Neutral. One important thing that a lot of people miss is they go in with too much foundation. You want to build up your foundation and build up the coverage so that it doesn't come out cakey. So what I like to do is apply a little bit, about this much, and a little bit on this side, and just use this amount of product and distribute it all over my entire face before applying more. This is really gonna help limit how much product I'm using, making sure that I'm not using too much. All these products, I got them from Walmart. I'll leave them in the description box down below. A big thank you to Walmart for partnering with us. You guys know how much we love Walmart on this channel, and I've partnered with them a few times because they have a wide range of really nice, affordable makeup products that you can use, especially as a beginner. And all the products I'm going to be using today in this video are available at walmart.com. Now, as you can see, I've completely blended it out, and this is how much coverage this foundation gives. I would say it's a medium coverage, but if you're looking for a full coverage, I would say go in with a little bit more product, especially on the areas of your face where you need the most coverage. To me, this is good enough coverage. I don't need more, but definitely build up the coverage so you're not over applying your foundation. One thing about concealer is it can crease so bad under your eyes, which is why you want to opt for a very good lightweight hydrating concealer. And one that I've been using is the e.l.f. Filter Finish Soft Matte Concealer. I really love the doe foot applicator of this concealer because it allows you to pick up a good amount of product, and I like to just place a little bit under my eyes, right where I see I have darkness, and this is gonna help conceal that area. And then I like to leave a little bit of space around this area and just put a little bit on the sides of my eyes because I also have a little bit of darkness around that area. A damp beauty sponge is always a go-to for me for concealer, especially lightweight concealers, because they really help blend it seamlessly into your skin so it looks nice and natural. And I like to just gently tap that right underneath my eyes, not pressing too hard to where it absorbs all the product, but enough for it to completely blend it out. Now, as you can see, that has covered up all the darkness under my eyes without accentuating the texture on my skin. Now, that is just concealing under your eyes. Now you want to highlight, and to do that, you want to go in with a shade lighter or 2 shades lighter, depending on how much and how bright you want your under eyes to be. So I'm gonna go in with the shade 13.5, which is a shade lighter than this one that I just used to conceal. And you wanna apply it in the exact same way, and then use this concealer to highlight the center of your face as well. This is normally the area of your face that is brighter, and I like to apply this concealer at the center and under my eyes. And then using the same sponge, I'm gonna blend it out. without lightly tapping it, making sure not to absorb all the product. Now, as you can see, I have a little bit brighter under eyes and at the center of my face, but you don't see any darkness under my eyes. So my under eyes look concealed and look brighter. One of the most intimidating things in makeup application for a beginner is learning how to contour your nose. There's so many factors that play into learning how to contour your nose, and for me, the easiest thing that I found is just using a product that is lightweight and light coverage to help snatch your nose, and it's really gonna help bring back your normal nose structure versus trying to change the shape of your nose. So to do that, I'm gonna take a bronzer, and I'm using this bronzer because it's very lightweight, it's light coverage, it doesn't show up too much. And then you want to take an angled brush like this one, a very slim one. You want to use a brush that fits your nose shapes. If you have a wider nose bone, I would recommend using a little bit of a wider brush, and if you have a slimmer one, I would recommend using an even slimmer one than this one. So you want to take a little bit of that product on the brush, and then take that product and right up the center of your nose bridge, you want to just slightly bring that downwards. The closer you get to the center of your nose, the slimmer your nose is going to be. Now, I just like to bring back my natural nose structure. So my nose bridge is right here. So I like to take a little bit of that product and just press it right where my nose bridge is. This is gonna bring back dimension to your nose without changing your nose shape. Now, if you're looking for a more slimmer nose, then you wanna bring it closer towards the center. If you're looking for a little bit of a wider nose, you wanna bring it away from the center. And then after, you wanna take a little bit of that concealer that you use to highlight. I like to just place it right at the sides of my nose bridge and a little bit at the center of my nose. And then very precisely with the sponge I use for the concealer, you want to just lightly tap that and blend it out. You don't want to move it too much because it's going to spread out too much and it's going to ruin that nose contour that you just applied. And as you can see, this naturally brings back that nose contour without it looking too obvious, but we're obviously going to apply setting powder on top of this, which is going to help fade that out a little bit more. I don't know who needs to hear this, but get you a translucent setting powder, especially as a beginner, because it's gonna be very lightweight under your eyes. It's gonna feel comfortable and natural. I'm gonna show you that in a second, but a really good one is the Wet n Wild loose setting powder. This is a very finely milled setting powder that is really easy to work with, and I have been using this for years. Now, before using any setting powder, you always want to go in with a clean brush or like a clean sponge. Just kind of get rid of any under eye lines that you might already have, and this is also going to help you get rid of the excess concealer product, the excess oils on the concealer. And then I've been using a powder puff for setting powders. I just find it so much easier to use than baking. You want to just dip a little bit of that powder, about this much. Of course, you want to swirl that just to even out the powder. And as you can see, this powder is very lightweight. It's very forgiving because you can literally dust this off and it's going to look very skin-like. If you go in with a powder that is too pigmented, it's really hard for you to swipe or wipe that powder off. That is why I would recommend going in with a translucent powder such as this one. And as you can see, if you apply too much powder, it's so easy for you to dust that off so that it gives you a really nice natural look. So what I'm doing is I'm just pressing that right underneath my eyes to set the concealer, and you want to just lightly dab that on your skin, and then whatever excess is left, you want to take a fluffy brush and dust that off. This is going to give you a really smooth under eye, and how you know that your under eyes is smooth is when the brush just naturally swirls under your eyes without it feeling clumpy or sticky. Just really nice and smooth. One of the most asked questions I get a lot is, how do I keep my lip color nice and shiny? And honestly, the answer is using a lip oil. Lip oils are very much different from lip glosses because they have so many different types of oils. So they're not only moisturizing, but as you guys know, oils are very shiny. So using a lip oil is much more lightweight than a lip gloss, and it's also moisturizing, so it keeps your lips moisturized as you're wearing them. And one of my favorites that I've been using is the e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oil. You guys know how much I love this because I use this almost all the time on my channel. This is in the shade Rose Envy, and I love that they have so many different shades. And honestly, opting for a lip oil for an everyday makeup look is gonna give give you like these really nice shiny lips. It looked like you put lipstick and lip gloss on together. And yeah, that's literally it. That's the secret to how I keep my lips shiny. It's been really hot and humid outside, and one of the most important things is learning how to create a makeup look that can withstand the heat. That's why you really have to watch this video, because in this video I give you 10 tips on how to create a sweat-proof makeup look. Don't forget to check out the links in the description box down below. I want to give a big thank you to Walmart for partnering with us in today's video. But other than that, I will see you guys in my next video.
KLJ, welcome to a channel where it's poppin'.